Eride Pro. They have done it again, gang. Just got to Mexico. You know we got to test race mode. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We have the fastest e-bike in production right now in the shop. Eride Pro SR, rated at 25 kilowatts of power, which is faster than its competitor, the Altis Sigma, which is only rated at 20 kilowatts of power. We're gonna open it up, do a quick unboxing, initial impressions, and then a short test drive to see if this is really worth the big bucks. The 2.0s used to have like a wooden support here. I guess they got away with it for the SR. Oh, look at these chunky tires, dude. These 8100 by 19s. Chunky knobbies. This is gonna be an awesome choice for off-road riding. Probably not the best if you're mainly riding the street, so kind of consider that. If you guys do buy one of these, make sure you take a picture of this blue tag right here. It's got your frame number and motor number on here, so you might need it for warranty purposes. The crate is falling apart, which is causing the bike to have a gangsta lean. Looks like I'm gonna have to lift her out pretty quickly. That way she doesn't fall over. Sheesh, one thing I just noticed. Look at that rear sprocket, it's gnarly. All right, let's get her out of the crate. Box is out of the way. That rear tire is gnarly. All right, let's pull the battery out, make this as light as possible. 50 amp hour, baby. 50 amp hour. This fender's out of here. Once we get it on this. Oh yeah, she's fucking heavy. Oh yeah. Drastic difference, boys. DOT4 Eride Pro branded brake calipers and master cylinders. Updated TFT display, Fast Ace suspension in the front, Fast Ace suspension in the rear, the 500-pound spring, pretty solid. Wider factory foot peg, definitely a must-needed upgrade. A 58-tooth rear sprocket with the 428 heavy-duty chain, 8119s in the front, 190 18 in the rear. It's got the regen, mode selector. So yeah, fresh out of the box, fresh install. I'm literally just doing a little quick test ride just to make sure, a little shakedown, nothing's gonna break, nothing's loose. We're gonna head down to Mexico and give it a shot. So right now we're just in eco. Feels pretty good in eco. I mean, it's chill. What do you expect? Eride Pro SR, sport mode. All right, that's pretty quick. It literally just kept pulling and pulling, and when I thought it would actually stop pulling, it kept pulling. That's pretty crazy. Hopefully the Mexican authorities don't get me. All right, gang, here we go. Race mode, engage. I'm gonna lean forward, ease into it. There we go. '65 race mode. All right, pretty solid, gang. I think this is definitely well worth the asking price, because if you really think about it, you're gonna buy a Sur-Ron Light B for probably around 4,000 to 5,000. So if anywhere, you're gonna buy a Sur-Ron Light B for like 4,000 to 4,500, depending where you go. And then you're gonna dump in another 1,500 easily, or 1,700 for just a battery and a controller. You could just buy this right out of the box for that extra amount of money. Not have to do anything. turn the key, and dip out. This park mode is going to be a little weird to get used to. Got in the brakes as well. Suspension feels pretty good. Suspension feels really good, actually. So this is equipped with the Fast Ace suspension front and rear. The pegs feel pretty great. I got used to my Serpent, which has like a lower foot peg compared to the normal e-bikes. So this one for me feels like I'm pretty high up. Should we try a little eco wheelie? No, won't do it. Let's sport. Okay, it's got some pep and sport. I gotta chill though, it's not my bike, but it could be. Could be very soon, gang. Oh, that feels pretty good. Woo! Alright, SR's fucking bitching. I see what they mean about that throttle response though, so one of the common, let's get it out of race mode. One of the common complaints is, I guess, just that throttle input. A lot of people were just saying they give it some input and it literally feels like half dead stick, where the first half there's nothing and then the second half that's where the power kicks in, and I just felt it in that brief little test ride in sport mode. So there is an app that you can control a lot of parameters, but the bike tune is not one of them. I gotta turn around. This is not where I need to go. Yeah, see, like right now, it's like it just kind of half dead and it kicks in. Eride Pro SR. I can't really do too big of a ride, too big of a review on it. That will have to come up in a future edition. But this is a customer's bike, so I got to take it easy. But this is just a quick, down and dirty unbox, quick initial ride, what I thought. Yeah, time will tell, gang. Hopefully I can get that sub count up and get into an Eride Pro SR. I've always wanted the Eride. I was always attracted to the 2.0, always wanted that 2.0. And then, you know, I was literally about to buy one and the 3.0s, and this was coming out. And I was like, I'm gonna wait and see what they come out with. And these are the two babies they birthed, and I'm definitely gonna get my hands on one. I love the Throne. I love the Throne, but I think I'm gonna convert or just keep the Throne as my desert bike or desert setup and pick up an Eride as my 50-50 bike. And go from there, gang. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the video to win a pair of Warp9 bars in purple, gang. We got one more week left. One more week. So yeah, it's all done. I'm gonna go fuck off, but you know I gotta do it one more time. Yeah, see, it fucking nothing, then it just kicked in. There we go. Gotta bed the brakes in, take this corner, try one more time. Yeah, I gotta chase it, but it's so fucking dope. Eride Pro SR, gang, let's go.
But wait, there's more.
Holy pin! It is gnarly, gang. Gnarly, gnarly, gnarly. Eride Pro. They have done it again, gang.